Welcome back to KTW Planning and Budgeting. And you see the calendar. It's check-in day. I really did not want to make this video. And you're about to see why. Alright, let's get into it. And then we'll discuss after. So on payday, which was the 24th, I got Instacart delivered, which was $73.55. I had a business purchase on Amazon for $54.12. I took an Uber to mail some packages. One of those packages cost me $9.70. And while I was at Shoppers Drug Mart, I bought snacks because, of course, I did. And I caught an Uber to work that night. So, spendy payday. And then on the 25th, I discovered Temu. I think that's how you pronounce it. If not, then it is what it is. And then I caught another Uber to work. And then this, This was when I started my vacation. And I ended up spending $33.88 on Skip the Dishes. Disney Plus came out, which is my subscription. My son loves Disney Plus. And then my unbudgeted spend was, this came out of business, kind of, but I bought a printer for $395.93. So, you know how much I was spending on ink every month, how ridiculous that was getting? This printer has greatly improved that. So, as far as I'm concerned, best $400 I spent. And then on the 27th, I made a credit card payment for $100 because I kind of needed to. And then I got Skip the Dishes for $13.47. Come here. And then Amazon, which was my spending, I spent a whopping $115.14 because of course I did. And then Spotify came out. And then because I can't have my spending under control, I bought more things. And that cost me $16.94. Moving on to the 28th. 28th was more of a bills day. I didn't spend anything like spending or groceries wise, but Rogers came out and that was $115. And then as soon as I can grab my rent, I'll be so much better. There we go. Rent was paid for, at least my portion of the rent get off was $640. Cell phone was paid, which was $60, and my student loan came out, which was $58.09, and it was just a bills day, so I didn't spend anything on that day. On the 1st, my Patreon came out, which means I owed $73.45, and then of course I bought more stuff on Etsy. Because of course I did. And that is it for the 1st. Moving on to the 2nd. If I can grab it. Temu, I spent $41.72. Amazon, I spent $55.93. Amazon again for $49.66. Well, that happened, but unfortunately that was a necessary spend. Didn't have much choice on that one. And that is it for February on that one. And now we're going to move into the calendar for March. We're back into the book. We're back into the book. Okay, so I'm just going to really quick. Canva's been paid. Grammarly came out. Rogers has been paid. Cell phone has been paid. And we have a new bill that we need to talk about. Because of course we do. So on the 3rd, Instacart for $64.61. And that was it. On the oh no, wrong day. Would you look at that? I have no spends that I didn't even realize. Nope. You were supposed to go on the 6th. I got confused for a minute there. So, sorry. The 5th. The 5th had Instacart. And the 6th had Metro. These two were no spends. Where's my no spend stickers? I don't get to use you very often. 1. 2 no spends. Look at me with my no spends. I don't think it matters this for these past 2 weeks, because I was a spendy bish. Okay, so we had Metro. Missing things. Oh, here it is. Okay. And then on Amazon, I spent $113 on my son's birthday present, so that came out of sinking funds. That was budgeted. And then Amazon again, but this one was my own spending because of course I can't get my spending under control, for $18.51. And that is all for the 6th. On the 7th, Canva came out. I needed to get laundry money. So that was $80. I went and got smokes. That was $200. All that was budgeted, so we're good on that one. Then I went to Costco. And that cost me $200. And that's not rounding up. I had some even numbers. Like that was what it came to for Amazon. That is what it came to for smokes, laundry, and Costco, which was shocking to me. And then we still have more. I spent $33 on Etsy on something that I really wanted, and I do not regret whatsoever. And I caught an Uber for $9.22. That was Tuesday. Okay, on the 8th, I spent $473.45 on Amazon. That was not budgeted. I can explain this purchase, and unfortunately it was a necessity. And the 9th was a no spend. My no spend's up down, but I don't care. So I've had 3 no spends. Pretty sure. Yeah, 3 no spends for this week, but I did a lot of spending and a lot of big ticket items. So that happened. And I have a new bill that I have to consider, which is the home phone that I have to get, which is bullshit. But now I have another part of the bill to go, so that's fun. And I'm going to do something a little different this time around. And you're going to work with me on getting my totals and what have you. So this is how I track my expenses for the most part. I use the highlighter method. So I use these highlighters right here. They will be linked in the description below, as well as where I got the labels from. So these are the categories. They come with 12. Okay. So, first things first, we're going to do groceries. Tiny Human didn't spend a dime, so I don't need his. Emergency, I made a payment to the credit card through my emergency for $100. And then I bought my bed, which was a whole fucking story, for $473.45. So 100 minus 473.45 equals, nope, 473.45 equals, so I spent $573.45 out of, well, probably a whole bunch of different places, because I'm not even 100% sure what's in my, I just stopped looking at my accounts. It's been a bad week. $0.45. It's been an off couple of weeks, that's for sure. And the sinking funds, which came from birthdays, was my son's Christmas, his birthday present. His birthday's in May, and that was $113. Yeah. Well, all right, let's see how much we overspent or spent, and we will get into this side now. So in travel, I spent $470.85. Business, I spent $450.05. Groceries, I only spent $300. Where's my groceries? There it is. $398.16. Spending, I had $40 allotted. I spent $298.81. Eating out, I spent $53.99. Not bad. I've done worse, obviously. Miscellaneous, which was a bit of a surprise, was $59.36. Subscriptions was $199.92. Bills was $153.09. Birthdays was $113. Emergency was $573.45, and buffer's gone. It's zeroed out. Buffers, there is no buffer right now. It's gone. So let's see and total up how much I overspent. This is pretty much what this is. What budget? Who is she? We don't know. Okay, so 50 minus 47.85 equals, well, at least one of my categories is in the pluses. 15. And as you see, business was already at a negative 47.80 minus 47.80, 50.05. That puts me at negative 97.85. Groceries, 600 minus 398.16 equals 201.84. Spending, 50 minus 298.84 $88.81. I overspent in my spending by $248.81. 48.81. Eating out, I was 50 in it. I spent 53.99, which is just, it's not the worst one on here, that's for sure. Not the worst one. It's miscellaneous. Unfortunately, miscellaneous things do pop up, and I was not prepared for this one. So that was 59.36. It's negative 29.36. .92 minus 361.92. Nope, did that wrong, didn't I? 6.1.92 minus 199.92 equals 162. So I had 105 for my bills, and it came out to 1153.09 equals negative 48.09. 200 minus 13 is 87. And I moved the money from my TFSA and my house sinking funds that are in a separate savings account to my emergency that was almost zeroed out, and that gave me 1122.54 minus 573.45 equals, so that's 549.09. Okay, and buffer was used to pay for things. It's not 40, it's like 500. I used pretty much that to pay for my overspending. Where's the other one? This one was $6.92. It's like $90 that's left in there because I needed to reallocate money to control for my overspending in some way. And then from my Etsy check, I put in 200 of what I got paid from that to reinvest after buying the printer. So the business still owes my credit card about 195. So let's see how much we spent. So we got
it's supposed to feel.
So I overspent by 200. I overspent way more than that, but you can see these categories. I had to dip into my emergency fund because that's at 500. My subscriptions have been pretty much, only has like 90 bucks left in it. My buffer's totally gone. Pretty much everything's gone because my dumbass can't control my spending. Okay, let's see how much we actually had allocated, and we'll just go on from there.
supposed to feel.
So altogether I had 3,677.097. How much did I spend?
How it's supposed to feel.
Okay, I spent 323 4.80. Okay. So some of these have been paid off by the time you guys are watching this video on the 10th. Because business was paid out of when I got paid for Etsy this month on the 6th. Groceries, I have $200 left. Spending is annihilated. Eating out, not bad. Miscellaneous, unexpected, whatever. Subscriptions has been lessened from that. It's not that. That I know. So I've taken money out to help with this. And my emergency fund is gone down to about 500, and I do not have a buffer at the moment. So there's that. But my sinking funds haven't taken a hit. My sinking funds are still good and dandy. So that's good. But I need to come up with a game plan because I can't be doing this every time. I really can't. Okay, so here's here's what I'm thinking. Thinking that I'm pulling my cash out, or pulling my spending envelopes, like my cash envelopes, out in actual cash. Hopefully that'll stop me from spending it, because then I have to go to the bank to deposit it. Now, no. I'll figure something out by the time I do my budget video. Anyway. Thank you for watching this shit show. If you like this content of someone being consistently inconsistent, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye now.